Alright, we'll see. Oh god. I think I have an easier time with Death Mountain in the first game, and that's saying something. This doesn't feel familiar, so maybe I'm going the wrong way? I don't know. Yeah, it... For sure, if it had, like, even just an extra half tile of range, I think would be... just a little bit easier, but... this way... Alright, put the elevator in this one. I think... Well, even if I eat it, I got something out of this run, so... Alright, this is looking more familiar, at least. Yeah. Sure, why not? I think this way. Oh, hey, I can finally one-shot an Octorok. Me back here. Huh? Did that just loop around? Whew. Okay. That takes me here. And do I go this way? I know, so inconsiderate of Master Splinter. Not thinking about the poor stream viewers who have to deal with the low health beeping. that's dead end. I think this way also... leads to a dead end. Maybe not. Oh, okay, no, it's this cave. Left here. Get spat out way up here. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I've heard of that one. The beta maps and the unused scene setups and stuff. Yeah, I think I've gotten past the part of the game where I can skip on level ups and not regret it. I do want to play through Ocarina on stream at some point, because you know, it's another nostalgic, you know, definitely later in the childhood, but still childhood game. One that's I have a lot of fun just playing extremely out of order. Is looking like a place I've already cleared. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna not deal with that thing. There are better Zeldas, like definitely, but you know, it doesn't make Ocarina not fun to play. Here we go. That wasn't so bad, only one death getting through Death Mountain. Well, I'm still gonna get the hammer. Oh yeah. between the Daira and the Lizalfos, you got oh dear. Welp. Also, like, yeah, it's funny to me to think that, like, Lizalfos have, you know, they started off as late game enemies in this game. And they kind of became, you know, chumps later on, but yeah, they work as mini-bosses pretty well. You know, definitely effective at, there we go, at teaching you how, you know, kind of the sword fight mechanics work. I just kind of wish that, well, maybe there is some trick you can do to one cycle them and just speed the fight up on replays, but all right. Yeah, it's definitely definitely kind of an absurd step up. Although I guess in the first game, you know, Dungeon 3 is kind of an absurd step up from Dungeon 2, so... I've heard that they did difficulty spikes like that intentionally because they didn't know how else to incentivize people to buy the game instead of renting. So they give you, you know, a fairly straightforward introductory couple of levels and then get you something a lot more difficult. You know, one of these days I'm going to remember that I have a spell that halves the damage I take. Bit Brigade, huh? Let's look into them, because that does sound like a really fun gimmick. Alright, I'll level up on the next Dyra. Ooh. There we go. Made it through with full health and magic. Totally legit. First try. Let's get you out in here where I can theoretically jump over your axes. Whew. I think so. That's this game's version of Vire. Crap, I can't remember. Do I go elevator here or not? At least the big enemies don't respawn. Hello. I wonder what's this way. Okay. Okay, I don't wonder what's this way anymore. Stab you. Get down here so I can stab you. And, you know, for those who haven't, you know, had this pointed out or noticed it before, this is just a tiny shrunken down version of the world map from Zelda 1. Like the cave with the magic was, you know, where Death Mountain is in the first game. You got, you know, Spectacle Rock up here. You know, you got like the big lake with Dungeon 1. You got what I can only assume is Lake Hylia down here, because like it's just this random ass lake in the middle of a forest in the first game. You know, the Lost Woods, the graveyard, like it's a fun little reference that went way over my head until much later. Ooh. That was close. And like this particular mountain tile here always made me think that like the, you know, Palace 2 was supposed to be in this zone. Oh yeah, Hyrule is, you know, like this whole Death Mountain complex is like 3 times the size of old Hyrule, and then there's just so much more on top of that, and then the whole other, spoiler alert, there's a whole other continent, or I guess the largest island in Hyrule, according to the manual. I wonder if Duke Onklet had to go scrub those floors. Oh boy, okay, fine. You know what? I'll just kind of skirt around the edge of this graveyard here. Oh, Arzette? Or was it... No, Arzette was one that was based on it. Yeah, no, I didn't see any other game like literally made by the CDI folks. Oh, okay, yeah, Arzette. Oh, God, Arzette is so much fun. Like it is fun to play and just silly and goofy, and oh man, normally I wind up talking to Error before talking to that guy, but Yeah, no, I 100%ed RZ because it's just like it is exactly my sense of humor. No, I don't need to down thrust everywhere, but down thrust. Down thrusting on the way up. I need to rescue, what, your kid? Okay, no, I need the medicine for you, so it's the other town. It's another town. Right, it's a later town that has the kid. Yeah, like it's... Oh no, I haven't seen that one. Is it just like a ROM hack of Link's Awakening? Because I could get behind Link's Awakening ROM hacks. Eee. Forgot about that. Oh. Hang on, has chat been layered below the chat window this whole time? Yes. I am good at streaming. I am so good at streaming. Scuffing. I mean, way less scuff than previous. Like, I actually got, remembered to have my chat display like actually showing this time. That's an improvement. What was I gonna do? All right, got to go. Medicine. Is it this one? Cool. But yeah, I think my favorite part about RZ is that they included the option to use the CDI control scheme if you really want to that badly. Like they clearly went all out. Game made with a lot of fun and care. Fan Zelda game for the Zelda card. Yeah. I mean, like, they've been bringing back all sorts of old stuff, like, come on, Nintendo. Yeah, I know a lot of it is based on memes and whatnot, but, like, I think a revival of the Zelda cartoon would be fantastic. Like, hell, you could even, set it in, like, Breath of the Wild Hyrule post-game. Tie it in, make it an ad, whatever, I don't care. It would, yeah. So much easier once you get down thrust this game. I was about to say like that. It sounds like you're just describing Lodos War here. Which, to be fair, right? Take Lodos War and turn it Zelda. I would certainly not object.